Hey, my good people. So glad to see you here. So glad to be here. And I am excited, as always, to invite you into my space to talk about what we need to talk about. So, today's not any different. It's just a little later. It's been very hot, rainy, hot. The rain cools it down a little bit. Then we're like, come on, what's going on? Then we get up to 90, 100 degrees in New Jersey. What? But I love it. I like the heat because I love air conditioning very, very much. I'm so glad that you are here. So glad that you're joining me. And um, let's just get into it. Okay, so I want to welcome you to the comfort zone. This is the place where you determine if you're ready to step out of your comfort zone or not. But remember, you're right either way. I'm your host, Donna E. Williams, the owner of Donna's Touch LLC, where everything I touch comes from the heart. Everything I touch comes from the heart, including my pump. I don't know if you heard that ringing, but it's a little insulin pump. Y'all know I'm a type 2 diabetic, so bear with me. Tonight's episode, what are we going to talk about tonight? Okay, tonight's episode is about getting uncomfortable with being comfortable. Woo! Said a mouthful right there. Said a mouthful. Getting uncomfortable with being comfortable. All right. So, what is that? I think that that's the majority of our lives. I think that we have become very comfortable. And everything we want is outside of our comfort zone. I mean, I said that in the very beginning. Everything you want in your life is outside of your comfort zone. But are you really prepared to go outside your comfort zone? I mean, have we talked, told ourselves that we're good? I don't need to do anything special. I don't need to have my own business. I don't need to make any more money. I don't need to invest anymore. I don't need to be healthier. I'm good. I'm okay. But are you really? Are you really good? Are you really okay? Or is that what you tell yourself so that you can be okay or justify staying right where you are? I'm going to share a quote with you that I read. I get all of these inspirational messages. Like daily, I get some from my good friend Goldie, who sends messages to us every day, the retirees, every single day. And inspirational things. And this one, I was going through and I saw this one. I said, this fits. And I wonder if this is what we think about ourselves. I mean, I was thinking about for myself, what am I comfortable, so comfortable in that I don't want to be uncomfortable to get out of it? What is that for me? So I said, this is what I wrote. That I'm comfortable in believing this is the best I could do. So why should I expect more? And why should I do more? Hmm. So somebody might say, well, what do you mean, Donna? I said, okay, so stepping out of my comfort zone was to do this, was to begin to share with people and introduce myself to the world because YouTube is worldwide. I don't know who's looking at this. I don't know who could look at this. But I know who I would want to look at it. I want people to look at it that they feel empowered and inspired to perhaps step out of their comfort zone. That's the whole point. That was the whole point. Because we feel, I believe that we feel that it's okay to stay where we are. We don't really need to work harder. Why? There are people that are doing that and they're good with it. Go ahead. And that's not something that most people don't desire to do. But why? Why did I desire to come out here and risk absolutely nothing? Because it costs me nothing to share my experiences and talk to you about the things that I have talked to people about pretty much my whole life. And in the process, help me to become a better person. Why do I want to do that? I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to share this quote with you, and then we'll see. So, this is a quote by James Baldwin, and it says, "It took many years of vomiting up the filth I've been taught about myself and half believed before I was able to walk on this earth as though I had a right to be here." James Baldwin, American author, social critic, and political activist, was born in 1924 and died in 1987. He was only 63 years old. James Baldwin, I thought he was older than that. I don't know what I thought, but because he's just so intelligent, so educational, the things that he said, so inspiring. But what does this mean? It took many years of vomiting up the filth I have been taught about myself and half believed before I was able to walk on this earth as though I had a right to be here. How many of us feel that we don't have a right to be here? That we were told things about ourselves and told things about who we are as a people, and we believe them, that you'll never amount to anything, you'll never be famous, you'll no one will you'll never be great. This is the best you're going to be able to do. Who do you think you are to even want to attempt that? How many of us really believe some of the messages that was told to us when we were younger, as we got older, when we were in our careers, and killed our dreams? I did an episode about dream killers, right? And I said I was going to, I mean, not dream killers about just pursuing your dreams, but dream killers are part of the reason why we don't pursue our dreams. How many people tell you what you can't do? And James said, I half believed what people were saying about me until I realized I had a right to be here just like everybody else. God put you here. You have a purpose. You have been, you were not born to be average. You were born to be great. But let me say this to you. Your greatness is relative to you. You are the only person that can determine what your greatness is and what it looks like and what it should be for you and for your life. When you allow someone else to tell you what your greatness looks like, then you're living their life, not your own. When you let someone else determine how bright your light will shine, it's because they can't see. They want you to dim your light so that they can be, so that they can shine brighter than you. I was guilty of that. I dimmed my light because it made others uncomfortable. So I got comfortable in dimming my light so that they wouldn't be uncomfortable. And then when I realized, when it was time for me to step into my greatness, I didn't know how because I had dimmed my light for so long. I let somebody else dictate how great I could be. And it wasn't just one person, it was several people. I allowed other people by their opinion, allow other people and their opinion of me and my light and how bright it should shine to dictate to me how bright my light should shine. Never let anybody do that. The only person that has that power and that authority of how bright your light is God, or whoever you believe is your higher power. Mine is God. So whoever you believe is your higher power, that's who has the authority to show you how bright your light can be and should be. And from what I understand, we all pretty much want the same thing in every religion that we believe or we follow, to be the best version of you can be. What else is there? To be the best version of you that you can be, the best person that you can be. And it's a daily thing. Every day that you wake up, that should be your goal. I'm going to be better today than I was yesterday. I'm going to help somebody that I didn't help yesterday, or maybe help more people today that I didn't help yesterday. I'm going to be intentional about what I do. In the world that we're living in today, and there's so much going on, it's really easy to just sit back and say, no, I'm good. I don't need to do anything more. I'm doing enough. But are you really? Are you doing enough? And are you really good? I know I'm not. That's why there is the comfort zone. The comfort zone. That's why I come to you every week and bring you things and thoughts and ideas and strategies and tools to help you be better and step out of your comfort zone. Because I'm not the only one. I know there are people who feel the same way I do. And think about, well, do I really want to do this? Yes, you do. And if you're not sure how, I can help you with that. I can help you with that. Go to my website, sign up for a consultation, and let's get started. Let's get started being better. Let's get uncomfortable with being comfortable. It is not the place you want to be, because there's so much out here for you to do. There's so many things out here that you can change. There's so many people whose lives you can touch just by doing what you do and being the best at what you do. There's so many things. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit your light. Don't limit your love. Don't limit your impact. You just have no idea how powerful it is. I want to thank you for being here in my space tonight. And I hope that what I said has resonated with someone and someone aligns with it and feels that, hey, yes, tomorrow I'm going to do something different. Today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to be better. Leave your comments and please subscribe. Like and subscribe to my beautiful channel, all you beautiful people, and leave a comment. And I look forward to reading it and interacting with you, because I want you to. What do I want you to do? Celebrate your life. The more you celebrate life, the more life there is to celebrate. I will see you next time on the Comfort Zone. Bye bye.